Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
The coronavirus pandemic ravaged the globe for most of 2020, but there are a handful of countries that currently have no reported cases of COVID-19, with our brothers and sisters of the Federated States of Micronesia being among the few. FSM Consul General Teresa Philippines says vaccines should touch down by Christmas to keep the FSM COVID-free.
We are very excited about that. People have, that are stranded abroad, been waiting to go home for the past 10 months or so. So this is very good news for the FSM and its citizens that are, stranded abroad.
According to Philippines, there's more than a handful of FSM residents eagerly waiting to return home.
We have quite a lot, actually, FSM citizens that are stranded here. Those that left the country to seek medical care or have graduated from their higher ed and wants to go back home, or were on vacation and now they're going back home, and because of the lockdown they were stranded here.
Philippines says that their title of COVID-free was born of necessity.
The whole purpose behind the lockdown, the entire lockdown, is because the leaders want to keep the country safe as much as possible. As you may be aware, we don't have the capacity in terms of facility, healthcare, and all of that to be able to treat or care for COVID-19.
And because of their limited capacity for care, the efforts to repatriate or return some of their stranded residents back home didn't go how they would have liked.
There was a last-minute cancellation in place because, like I said, the FSM really want to ensure that the country stays safe from the virus. So, it was a very tough decision on the president's part.
On top of community support for the stranded FSM residents, Philippines says that their government is finding ways to support those unable to return for the time being.
The government just recently released its second batch of financial assistance to stranded citizens, and we're in the midst right now of issuing checks and payments. The President's Office and the FSM Congress has been very instrumental in ensuring that nobody's, forgotten at this time, especially during the holidays. We're a struggling government, but we're helping however we can.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Peter Santos.